Great. BitPesa is a way to increase liquidity in frontier market currencies. That was the initial inception as to why we created this company. I had been living and working in Nairobi, Kenya for 5 years, and I was working as a rating analyst across the continent, and I kept seeing financial institutions struggle to offer financial services and financial products in local currencies. And it was creating this deep mismatch, and it was making all sorts of financial services more expensive. And it sounds a little nerdy and niche, but the lack of local currency liquidity in their own currencies was really a bottleneck to growth for a lot of businesses. So when we first started BitPesa, we were thinking about how can we make a market between the Kenyan shilling and other African currencies and currencies around the world. So the way we did that was by offering a digital foreign exchange product. So you could buy Kenyan shillings from anywhere around the world. And the first method of payment we used was Bitcoin. And why did we do that? Well, at the time, we didn't have a lot of resources, and Bitcoin was an open source, easy to use, robust, and most importantly, inclusive way to start accepting payments. So our first customer sent us Canadian dollars by first buying Bitcoin with those Canadian dollars, sending us the Bitcoin, and then we paid out in Kenyan shilling. Fast forward 5 years later, we now do almost $50 million of transactions a month. Only 10% of that actually goes through Bitcoin, and the rest is all going fiat to fiat. So that means we're making a market between African currencies directly. So we've evolved from our initial product, which was just to make a market in Kenyan shilling and using Bitcoin to do that, to actually now showing a way to create liquidity in all sorts of African currency pairs, whether it's Nigerian naira to Guinean cedis, or Kenyan shilling to euro, or even from Japanese yen into South African rands.